Earlier, I spoke with Hamza Hendawi. He is the Cairo Bureau Chief for the Associated Press. He's currently stationed in Baghdad. He offered his observations on the advances made by insurgent fighters over the weekend and Kerry's meeting with the Iraqi Prime Minister.
We understand that Mr. Kerry demanded guarantees from the Iraqi Prime Minister that an inclusive political process will be embarked upon sooner than later. They've talked about Parliament, the new Parliament elected in the April 30 election, to be seated by July 1st, and then that political process will begin. Mr. Kerry moved on and he met other leaders in Baghdad today, including Shiites, Kurds, and Sunnis. And the message was the same to every one of them. Everybody needs to be included in a genuinely inclusive political process for this country to move forward. As long as the Sunnis, particularly the Sunnis, remain disaffected, disenchanted, and feeling marginalized, problems in Iraq will continue, and the militants of the Islamic State of Iraq and Levant will continue to find some level of popular support wherever they go. Maliki no longer enjoys the support of his own Shiite allies. They no longer want him to be the prime minister. He's already been prime minister for 8 years. And while he started off successfully in the first 2 years of his tenure, things have deteriorated steadily ever since. The Shiites, the Kurds, and the Sunnis, they feel marginalized. They say Mr. Maliki continues to make decisions with a small circle of close confidants. He does not include them in the decision-making. And needless to say, the loss of such a large chunk of territory in northern Iraq to the west of Iraq probably took care of whatever chance that was left for Mr. Maliki to get a third term in office. Now, the Iraqi military is saying that we have withdrawn from all these towns and all these crossings as part of a tactical measure to regroup and attack and try and regain them. But it does not look good, because what we have now is a fighting force that is enjoying a great deal of mobility, has a great deal of equipment, and they seem to be doing largely pretty much what they want to do.